Greetings, everyone. Today, I would like to present three websites which are in violation of HCI design principles. First, I would like to present MoneyHop, then Zara, then Vote. Let's begin with MoneyHop. So, MoneyHop is a startup, a fintech startup, which allows you to send money from India to abroad. So, since once you enter moneyhop.co, this is the homepage you are able to see. But one thing that is missing in this homepage is login and sign up button. So since I'm a frequent user for this website, in order to go to login screen, I have to pass through three different screens. So that was the first one. Second one, this is the third, which allows me to sign up. After that, I have to click on go back to login, which is also not literally visible. Then I will go to login screen. So the another issue which I have with this website is the lack of feedback whenever I whenever I input wrong password. It won't even show the credentials are invalid. So these both goes against Norman's heuristic principle. Flexibility and one is flexibility and efficiency of use. Multiple screens are needed to reach login and sign up, violates Nelson's principle. There's a lack of feedback about the error, which violates Nelson's principles again, because it should help recognize the user about the error and able to correct it as soon as possible. So what are the recommendations for these websites? One is to have login and sign up option in the homepage menu, and also have a error labels and which improves the feedback mechanism whenever you input a wrong email or a wrong email or password. So these are the recommendations. Having a login and sign up buttons up here in the homepage itself. So it provides flexibility and user control. Here, having invalid credential error message pop up whenever you put invalid credentials of email or password. So that next website being Zara. I think everyone have used Zara website, and the issues which I encountered in this both in app and website is being the visibility issue. The search menu, any of the other important features are not visible with the contrast they have used and the colors in the background. So, for example, here the search, this is the app. Here the search is located as a down, and the home menu account back is also very, very down. And the search literally is invisible with the background they have used. Here also, the search is literally invisible with the login help. Yeah, it's a bit visible, but at the end of the day, you still have to search. And especially what I'm talking about is this close button. This is literally submerged with the background, which you can't see. And in this background also, the search is literally invisible with the contrast with the background they've used. So the other issue with Zara is its navigability and the categories. A category within the whenever you click on women, the categories pops up with a lot of categories where it's not grouped, it's cluttered, which goes against both just our grouping principles and Fitts law, where whenever you want to press on this category or this button, you at least 5 in 10 times you end up picking the wrong category. So as I said, to sum up the issues, so the one being the worst contrast, thus violates Norman's visibility principle, which makes the menu and search inaccessible. The unorganized categories violates the Gestalt principles of grouping. The Hicks law, giving so much categories without proper grouping will create confusion. The other one is Fitts law. As you try to click on any of the buttons, it is more error prone. It doesn't accommodate Fitts law when they have created those menu options. So what are the recommendations? Better use of colors to make the system visible for search, menu buttons, and especially close. Apply Gestalt grouping principle to navigate buttons in categories. Having navigation category buttons on the left side of the page based on Fitts laws. For example, here, if you have a search button with better contrast and other menu items with better contrast, even the close button here. The other option of having the categories having properly grouped, having the Gestalt grouping principle, and here it also accommodates Fitts law where it's easily clickable since it's on the left left panel, and it also reduces the error prone where you will not, the error prone of clicking on some other category is less. So when you, so the next website I want to talk about is Woot. Woot is again a shopping website which has a tie-up with Amazon, which also sells the goods. So one of the major issue with this website is it doesn't have a search option. You literally have to scroll down infinitely to search whatever goods you want, or you just have to keep on scrolling through categories and categories to search your product. The other issue is with this website is there is it violates every bit of craft principle. There is no consistency, there is no repetition, there is no proper alignment, no neither they maintain proximity across the screen consistently. For example, this is one screen. Here you can see three with no spacing. In this, you have a spacing with three categories, but the font size and the colors are different. And even in, look at this screen, you have the grid patterns totally differ from whatever you had in the previous screens. So what are the issues? As I said, without search bar, it reduces usability, goes against Norman's principle, also defiles Nelson's heuristic principle, where you want real, there's a mismatch between the system and the real world, as all the shopping websites have search bar. And there is also violation of craft principle, as I said. There is no consistent repetition of font size, colors, alignment of the grid patterns across the screens, across multiple screens. So what are the recommendations? Have search bar option at the top, as in the screen. Have a grid of products, follow craft principle across the screen consistently, having the font size maintained properly, colors. If you want to highlight something, you can have it a red color, something like what is shown in this. So these are the three design principles which I've come up with. So I'm curious enough to see which are the three websites you guys have come up with. Thank you.